Good day, awesome folks, Scizorsome here, and I did promise you 2 Wi-Fi battles today in order to make up for the lack of one yesterday. Now, on that subject, I haven't released today's Showdown episode because I haven't been able to make it. And the reason I haven't been able to make it is because, as I explained in the first one, I really need you guys to give me some input, who you think the weakest link is and who to replace it with. I mean, I've had maybe 5-6 people get back to me, and maybe that's enough to make a decision, but I would just like, especially for the first attempt at rejigging the team, I'd really like to have a bit more input. So if you guys could go and watch that, the link will be in the description below. If you could go and watch that, give me your opinion on what you think of the team. It's not supposed to be a try-hard team, it's not supposed to be doing stupidly well, it's just supposed to be a good base for us to work off of so we can form our team together. So if you go watch that, leave me your feedback, and then hopefully, if you guys get back to me with a voluminous amount of information, then we'll be able to get that up tomorrow, no problem. I may even release those parts with the same team. Or maybe have 3 battles in one part, just to sort of say thank you for your patience and for not having one out today. Yeah. So, back to the meta at hand. We have an X and Y Wi-Fi battle from, challenge from Dawn. Now, I'm sorry, Dawn, I don't know your links. This was just a battle on stream. I'm not 100% sure which of the stream viewers you were now. I really should take note of these things so that I can at least give you a Twitch username or something. But yeah, so we're battling Dawn. I have no idea who she is on the internet. Dawn, if you're watching this, then please hit me up. I will add your details to the description. So this was a mixed tier team with a maximum of, I believe, 2 OU? Yeah, 2 OU. So I'm bringing 2 OU, 2 UU, and 2 NU. And she is actually, I don't think she's bringing any OU. No, I think Crawdaunt's OU, right? So yeah, just 1 OU for her. So we're bringing the Victini. That is ridiculously powerful Victini right there, friends. You've seen Vendetta before. You know what he does. We've got Kangaskhan with a Life Orb Fake Out, Sucker Punch scenarios. We have the Choice Scarf Gallade. We have Sizzle, the man, the myth, the legend himself. You know it. We've got Skarmory with the Rocky Helmet, and we have Churchill, the Choice Banded, defensive, but still offensive, beastie Dog of Doom. So our opponent, as I said, has Crawdaunt, which is obviously always a threat. The Focus Sash Dragon Dance combo mixed with Aqua Jet, it can be a real pain in the anus. We've got Kingdra. Now, you guys, long-time viewers will know that I have a bit of a love-hate situation going on with Kingdra. It is a real pain in the ass to fight. It's neutral against Ice, weak against Dragon, obviously neutral against Electric, neutral against Grass. So few weaknesses. Quite decent natural bulk. A lot of offensive potential if it's got Sniper along with the Focus Energy and the right item, the Scope Lens, or Swift Swim in the rain. Come on now, this thing is power, this thing is versatility, it is scary. Nidoking, I've been seeing a lot of variation in sets lately. Nidoking was mainly special, Life Orb Sheer Force, Life Orb Sheer Force. I've seen a bit more variety lately, a lot more physical Nidoking as well, and they are scary because they catch you off guard. You don't expect a physical Nidoking these days. This is the thing. And I think, if I remember correctly, in this battle, yeah, I think Dawn brings a physical Nidoking. And of course, there we go, Democracy for Torterra. Torterra is a much maligned Pokemon in my opinion. Well, I wouldn't say maligned actually, it's just underestimated. People just see that 4x Ice weakness, the fact that it's generally in PU or NU. And they just sort of shrug it off, but it's a defensive beast, and it can actually wreck as well. If you go for the Rock Polish set, Shazam! Rock Polish, max attack, boom. You can do some serious damage. Hydreigon, generally Choice Scarf. You don't really see many other variants of this thing, but it does have a lot of type versatility and good coverage. It is Scary Sauce. Now, I was a bit confused as to why Ninetales. Ninetales didn't seem to be optimal for this team in my opinion, especially with those 2 water types, and nobody that really I can discern would get a sizable advantage from Drought. So yeah, let's see how this battle goes, because it was very, very intriguing actually to look at her team, to look at the structure of it and just think, I don't know where the synergy lies. I don't know what your plan is for this team, you know? I suppose I didn't really explain the plan for my team either. But you feel me, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so you would think that this is quite a moderately decent matchup for us right here, but it's really not. I mean, we can't go for a stab, most powerful stab move, a fire type move, just in case this thing is Flash Fire. But we know it's not Flash Fire. We know it's not Flash Fire. But yeah, that Heat Wave is going to do nothing. Our Psyshock is a 2-hit KO, but I was afraid of the Hydreigon coming out now that she knew that we were using Psyshock, and with many Victini being choice, it just doesn't make sense to stay in. So I switched into a Pokemon that could do some serious damage to Hydreigon, otherwise known as Gaiba the Glade. Gaiba the Glade, however, does not take this Hex favourably, but a lot better than our opponent was expecting. I imagine. Not that they were expecting to hit Guyver, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think a lot of people underestimate this thing's special bulk, even when not invested. Now, Rock Slide, obviously, I mean, come on, this thing is like a mountain with a forest on it. A few rocks falling on it isn't going to matter, right? It's like a few teeny tiny hailstones. Teeny tiny little hailstones. Anyway, so we send in Orsome, because I just figure, why the hell not? We're going to resist pretty much anything this thing wants to do to us, or take it neutrally, unless it's carrying, I don't know, some sort of insanity, like, does it get fighting type moves? I don't think it gets any fighting type moves. Yeah, so obviously the withdrawal is incoming. Now, what do? When we think our opponent is going to switch out and we have a Scizor on the field, we of course Mega Evolve. And do you feel me? Do you know what we're going for? Are we going for the, or are we going for the, yeah, that's right, we ain't going for the X, we going for the U. I don't mean X Scissor, by the way, I meant like sword stance, you know, cross the swords, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so we went for that U-turn, which is awesome, because then we get super effective damage up on this thing. And look, just look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. Kangaskhan just comes in, gets that nice and tasty fake out off, and still doesn't KO! How? I did not expect this. I mean, does that mean that this thing is invested? Does that mean that this thing is invested? Because it must do. What Crawdon can take a Mega Scizzor's U-turn and then a Kangaskhan's Life Orb fake out and still not be KO'd? Surely that's not an offensive. I mean, I find it offensive. You know me, guys. In case we're sending Churchill here, because obviously Fairy the Dragon equals awesome, for us anyway. And also the Kingdom's Water-type moves are nerfed by the Sun, which is always nice. Octazooka, I mean, you don't see that very often on this thing, do you? It's a real dick pain, though. It's a real dick pain, because it did a whole 5 damage. It did a little bit more. I kid, of course. So, I Return is actually a kind of cool name. But you return into this play rough, my friend, and I don't think you like to roughhouse. You prefer to just sit in a nice comfy chair, maybe smoke a cigar, and reminisce about your younger days. Because you did not take that very well. But, I suppose a lot better than you'd expect, considering they came from a choice-banded stab. Huge attack, well no, I'd say huge attack, it's a decent attack stab. Right, so this Earthquake is going to do approximately nothing. Look at the defenses. Look at the natural physical bulk of this thing, because this, of course, is my specially defensive Mega Scizor. So that is just natural physical bulk. Well, and of course, HP investment, which just meant that he shrugged off that neutral stab attack from a powerful physical Nidoking. People sleep on the physical set, but it is just as dangerous, in my opinion, if used correctly. But as you can see, guys, it's not straight physical. Surprise, surprise. It is mixed. Now, I'm not really sure what the standard is for a mixed Nidoking. I've maybe battled one other mixed Nidoking in my life, but I think that's about it, to be honest. Not really sure what they do, not really sure how effective they are, you know, because every time I've seen them used, I haven't seen them used well. Well, I wouldn't say well, but they just didn't do much, you know, because I don't think it's a good idea. You've got to invest Nidoking one way or the other. Maximum investment, in my opinion, for it to be effective. But hey, maybe I'm just a poon. Maybe I'm just a scaredy-cat. Maybe I'm a scaredy-sis. I can't try the new sets because I'm too worried. Don't want to get my ass handed to me. But well, I say that. Have you seen my latest Showdown video? Have you seen it? Oh, guys. I mean, I know I said it wasn't a try-hard team and it was just for fun to build on, but still. Oh, would somebody like to remove this piece of ownage from my arse, please. This Flat Bullet Punch does a surprising amount, actually. I really thought... Oh, of course it was a crit. It's a crit! Copyright, shitty finger. Yeah, so, to be honest, I didn't expect the Bullet Punch to be that much. Maybe after a crit, that would make sense. But, nice and neutral, though. I mean, resisted, sorry. Nice and resisted. So, that even the crit is quite impressive, doing that much damage, in my opinion. Not that this thing is physical, but still, it makes complete sense to send in this beautiful little fairy. Yeah, beautiful little fairy. Fight the fairy, Sam! God damn, sorry, I'm in a weird old mood today. I'm in a weird old mood. You have to forgive me for my randomness. Of course the player up KOs. If it didn't, that would have to be some kind of super steroid-induced Kingdom of Doom. So that is an obvious KO for that player up there. Now, unfortunately, this thing comes in. I do not want to be taking this thing on one-on-one without intimidating it. That is it. That is straight up. Plus, I know that Starscream can take anything this thing wants to go for, even if it is like mixed or physical and has Stone Edge. It'll be nice and neutral, not stab. We won't take jack-a-nape from that. You know, we could be a little bit worried about Leech Seed, but we can always switch out for now to get rid of Leech Seed. And unless this thing, let's see, what do you get? Synthesis? I don't. Yeah, you do, don't you? You get you must get synthesis. You got a fucking tree on your back. If a big old tree on your back cannot synthesize you some goddamn energy, I don't know what the hell can. You know? Come on now. Yeah, that Brave Bird is going to do so much more damage than I was expecting. This Skarmory is only slightly invested in attack, and it did a butt ton. Did you see that? This thing. I mean, come on now. You guys know. Surely you guys know that Torterra is fairly bulky. I mean, you got a Starscream coming through with the power. I am impressed. Let's just say Starscream got the pick of the Iron Ingot stand. You know, you can munch on whatever you want. Tip 2. Don't you hate it when you finish a sentence without finishing a sentence? God damn. So as you can see, democracy goes down in Soviet Russia. No. Yeah, so this thing comes in, and that is Scary Source with a capital Source. Because, hello, sun-boosted fire-type weaknesses coming through. Nicht gut, mein Freund. So we sent in Kangaskhan, because Kangaskhan, barring the Will-O-Wisp, should be able to take whatever this thing wants to do moderately well. Am I right? I mean, natural bulk, come on. Yeah, not so well. Not so well. But luckily, we should be able to take 2 rounds of Life Orb damage, and the Fake-Out Sucker Punch combo is going to be more than enough to annihilate this thing's very well-protected butthole. To be honest, what I probably would have done there, predicting a Sucker Punch, would have been to Willow, because, you know, fire damage, burn damage is nice. See, it's a thing. We still had a Pokemon in the back though, so yeah, we still would have won. We still would have won if she'd have done that. But good game, Dawn. Some questionable plays and some questionable sets. But I'm not one to judge too harshly. I mean, if you want to try unusual mixed mon, you know, if you want to go for sets and strategies that people wouldn't normally go for, fair play. I mean, you still brought me down to what, I think 2 Pokemon, was it? So yeah, either way, good game. I mean, you guys let me know what you thought of her team and her sets and how viable they are. I mean, maybe they are ridiculously viable and I'm just ignorant. Maybe I'm being ignorant. But yeah, if I am being ignorant, I do apologise from the heart of my bottom. But yeah, to me, they seem unusual and they seem not optimal by any standards. But, you know, she did well, so who am I to really jibber-jabber about it? Yeah, thank you guys for stopping by and being awesome. This is 2 Wi-Fi battles for you today. If you want the showdown session that came yesterday to return with another episode, please go and watch it. The link is in the description below, and you can leave me feedback for what you would like to see in the next episode based on the description of what I need from you in the video. I'm not trying to haul views, I'm just trying to make it good. I'm trying to make it better for you guys, because I sort of came up with a format type of thing, I think, but I don't think anyone else has done it before. So yeah, I just want you guys to show some support for that and let me know what you think and how you feel about it, and, you know, just help me get it going again. Help me get it rolling, because it doesn't work without you. It's not my team, it's our team. We need to do it together. Me and you, my brothers and sisters. Anyway, yeah, on that kind of creepy note, I'm going to go. I love you all. Have a Scizorsome day. Hope you enjoyed the battle. Let me know why you did or didn't down below. And bye.